Hi everybody, Politics here, and welcome to another video. Keir Starmer wants the infighting and the briefings against him to stop. As you know, there's been a lot, there's been a lot of manoeuvring against Keir Starmer to oust him. And of course, we have the usual suspects lining up to replace him. You've got Rayner, Mahmood, and all the other clowns in this clown show of a government. They're all lining themselves up to try to move Starmer out, want him gone. And Starmer says he wants it all to stop, all this rumours about him being replaced, and he's been fighting to end. He wants it all to stop. He doesn't like it. Well, I'm afraid this is going to carry on into the new year because somebody in Downing Street, who works in Downing Street, is briefing against Starmer, and that somebody wants him gone. It's quite obviously that they've had enough of Starmer. They don't want him as Prime Minister. Nobody does. We don't, do we? The ordinary people of this country don't want him as Starmer. Let's put it this way. He lied. He lied to get elected, just like Tony Blair did in '97. But Starmer will do anything to cling on to power. He's not going to let go of being Prime Minister quite so easy. Whoever wants to take over his job is going to find it very difficult to shift him. The only way to move him is to fulfill the other MPs, the cabinet members, to stage a coup and remove him that way. That's the only way they're going to get rid of him. Of course, like I've said, Starmer wants all this to end. Well, it won't end because next May it's the local elections. And you know what's going to happen in them, don't you? Labour are going to be absolutely hammered in next May's local elections. And of course, after that, the rumours about his removal will start up again. I suppose everything will go quiet now and in the new year, but in May of next year, when we have the local elections, like I've said, there'll be infighting will start again. And this time, they'll want him gone. Because let's put it this way, he's pathetic, isn't he? He's absolutely pathetic. He couldn't run a bath, could he? He couldn't run a bath. Starmer tried. How on earth how on earth he's Prime Minister, nobody knows, but he's Prime Minister and we're stuck with him. Well, I don't think we'll be stuck with him for much longer the way things are going. I mean, he's a he's tanking in the opinion polls. Every month there's an opinion poll that comes out and he makes grim reading for him. So he's on borrowed time. And of course, like I've said, everybody's saying we've got the usual suspects of lining up to take his job. Rayner, Miliband, Mahmood, the Home Secretary, and Madhead Miliband. He's talk of him being made Prime Minister when Starmer goes. What a nightmare that would be if Miliband was to become Prime Minister. But like I've said, things will probably start to quiet down now as we get approach Christmas, and probably in the new year. But I think in May, next May, when we have the local elections, there won't be. There'll be the rumours, plotting will start again when Labour do badly in the local elections. They'll see that whoever the plotters are, will see it as their chance to finally get rid of Starmer. Because let us put it this way: if he said that he wants to lead Labour into the next election, well, everybody's predicting that Labour will lose the next election if he's there. But of course, Starmer, he thinks he's going to win the next election, and we wants to still be Prime Minister. Well, we don't want him as Prime Minister. We want him gone. We want him out in the next election. But like I've said, if Labour do badly, which they're predicting they will in next May's elections, local elections, then there'll be even more pressure on Starmer to, well, they'll be forcing him to leave, because he's leading Labour to complete election disaster at the next election. Everybody's saying what's going to happen. Of course, Starmer, well, he can't see that, can he? He thinks he's going to win the next election, but he won't. I mean, who can we vote to for the next government in the next election? Who can we vote for? Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.